Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Pisceans. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is B. Welcome to my channel, Psychic Sounds by B. I am here to give you your reading for the Taurus cycle starting April 20th, 2015. I am recording this on the 11th right now. And so I need to get these videos out now because I will be working in earnest on my website. I've got photo shoots, I've got all this stuff going on. So I ask for patience. If you do comment on my YouTube channel, just please be patient with me. I will get to it as soon as I can. I may not be able to comment back to all of you, but I will try my best to at least touch base with you through my YouTube channel. I will also let all of you know when my website is up and running, and when my website is up, it will have scheduling instructions on there. It will have my schedule on there if everything works out okay and I can get everything to work. So that will definitely be there. Now, I am going to do an intro right now, and if you don't want to listen to this intro, you can certainly fast forward to your reading if you would like. Now, all of these readings are for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Ascendant. So if you're questioning that, that is something that is just a little bit of an informational for you. Now, the intro that I would like to do for you is kind of like a B's philosophy, so to speak. And this philosophy was actually prompted by one of my subscribers asking me a very simple question. So I wrote everything down. So if you would like to listen to this, you are more than welcome. Again, if you do not, just go ahead and fast forward to the tarot card reading. Okay, here we go. I received a question regarding why I would greet using the word namaste. I was introduced to the word about 4 years ago when I started taking up my spiritual practices, when my gifts were developing and I realized I was not the same person that I was 5 years ago. So here I had to describe to a subscriber why I do this. I have to admit my answer in my spirit consciousness was, well, why wouldn't you? But then I realized that this question was a key that I had been searching for a very, very long time. So I would like to thank Satyam, I think that is how you say your name, Satyam, for asking me the question. Being spiritual and loving is difficult in a world full of greed and power mongering. So I had to face what I had kept inside, but I had not shared with the world. I had been hurt in the past, and I did not want to love anymore. I had been hurt and abused and used at work. I had been hurt and abused in relationships. And I got to a point where I thought, what's the point? Why love? Why give anything back? You know, why should I? Well, the thing is that these people that came in and out of my life that I was giving all of this unconditional love to, regardless of whether it was at work or within a relationship, not only was I carrying my own burdens and my own karma, but I was also carrying their burdens and their karma. Now, I am not saying that any of these people are bad people. They are not bad people at all. My lesson that I had to learn over years, okay, was being able to establish my boundaries enough not only to give love, but also be willing to receive love. I responded to Satyam that the reason I use the word namaste at the end of my videos is my way that I show respect for the divine light in all of us. I understand that maybe over time in Hindi, when you say namaste to someone, it's almost like exchanging banalities. It's almost like a hello is in the US. But for me, the essence of namaste is real, and I respect the word and the message that it sends, even though I'm not Indian or, you know, whatever other nationality uses this word on a regular basis. We are all born of Creator. Without Creator, we would not be here. I am not speaking of our biological parents. I speak of that which is greater than all of us. I respect all deities that teach and foster respect of oneself, as well as respect of others as a core value. I do not care if one worships God, Buddha, Allah, the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit, the universe, or the angels. I have no judgment or concern whether you are gay or straight. It does not matter if you live in Bangladesh, China, Egypt, England, Australia, or Alaska. Creator is not concerned where you reside. What is important is having the awareness that Creator resides in you. Wherever you are, to whomever you worship, and whatever your partnership preference, what matters is love. Those who do not believe in a Creator, that is their right. It does not mean that they cannot love. We all have free will. So my use of Namaste at the end of my video sessions is one moment in time that I can take the opportunity to collectively appreciate everyone's divine light. The spark within each of us that should be celebrated and appreciated regardless of anyone's background, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of how much money is in your bank account, regardless of your spiritual preference, regardless of your sexual preference. It does not matter. When I say namaste and bow to all of you, all of the light I can hold in my consciousness is released to you with unconditional love and respect for your soul light. So there you go, Pisceans. There's B's philosophy in a nutshell. You know more about me now than you did before. Okay, Pisces. You know, also Pisces, I have got to give a shout out to one of my subscribers that blessed me with a fan video. And I was just floored when I received it. He said he was going to do it, and you know, I had just started. I don't even know how half of this stuff works. And sure enough, he sent me a fan video. So I would like to give a shout out to Kevin Doyle. Thank you so much for sending me that fan video. I did try to reply to you, but for some reason, every time you comment on my channel, it just gives me a thumbs up and a thumbs down. It doesn't give me the reply button. So I don't know why that is. You know, so if anybody is interested in creating a trailer for their videos on YouTube or anything else for that matter, you know, I suggest giving Kevin a shout and seeing what he can do for you. I'm sure that he will come through for you just like he did for me. So thank you. Okay, so let's see here, Pisces, what do we have going on with planetary alignments for you? Now again, I am recording this on the 11th, so I will be focusing on Jupiter going direct the new moon and the sun ingressing into Taurus and how all of those energies are going to be affecting you through the Taurus cycle. Okay, so on the 11th, on the 8th, Jupiter went direct. For you, Pisces, this is in your 6th house. So what does the 6th house have to deal with? 6th house has to do with work duties, health, you know, the day-to-day type things. And Jupiter expands and provides luck and abundance. Also, you need to know that when Jupiter is in your 6th house, it may also expand your waistline. So for those Pisces out there that aren't working out right now, I would highly suggest you strap on those tennis shoes, because Jupiter does have a propensity for Pisceans to be able to indulge a little bit in the sweets and in any of the other indulgences that you may have, and it may expand your waistline. So just keep a balance with that. But Jupiter does bring luck and abundance. So your daily duties may be going through the chart. I mean, you may be so busy with everything that you just don't even know how you're going to handle it. It's okay. It's okay. Jupiter still brings luck and abundance. Just shine your divine light and be the beautiful Piscean that you are, the charming Piscean, the floaty Piscean, now the shark Piscean for most of you. So now that you know how to put your boundaries in place, and now that you know where you stand in a lot of issues and in a lot of situations, you can utilize this Jupiter energy to bring you abundance and bring you luck in the areas that you wish to have them brought to in your 6th house. Okay, so Pisces, we have a new moon in Aries on the 18th, and guess where that is for you? 2nd house, finances, self-value. All right, Pisces, those boundaries that you've been putting up, stop being that, lazy fish and that slippery fish, and you're starting to take charge and you're starting to put your boundaries up. Let me tell you what, this new moon in your 2nd house of self-value and earned income is absolutely going to be a wonderful blessing. When you have a new moon in your 2nd house, you can set intentions for what it is that you would like to manifest within the next 4 to 6 months. So Pisces, do you want to make an extra 20 grand in the next 4 to 6 months? Set your intention. From your job, set your intention. I believe that I am ready for a $20,000 raise where I work, and I am so happy that when I get this raise, I will utilize it to pay off my debt. Okay? Now remember, Pisces, yes, the new moon intention is definitely there for you to set your manifestations for the next 4 to 6 months, but you have to back it up. You have to put the work in for it, for those manifestations to come into your reality. Okay, the Sun on April 20th, the Sun will be ingressing in your 3rd house. Pisces, you're getting ready to talk. You're getting ready to negotiate. You're getting ready to move. Okay, so with this Sun in your 3rd house, it is illuminating the sector for you. Now remember, anytime the Sun illuminates any sector, you have to make sure that you are above board in everything you do, because the attention that you get in this particular sector of your 3rd house, of communication, of negotiation, of short distance travel, of just talking, blogging, whatever it is, make sure you are above board in everything you do, because you're getting attention regarding this particular house from others, as well as your focus being on this particular house. So just make sure nobody has a position to point at you and say that you're the problem. That is not where we want any of this to manifest. What we want is for your message to be delivered, for your negotiations to be successful, so that your intentions for your business or your job in getting that promotion and earning more money manifest in such a manner that it serves you, your divine light and your soul purpose. Okay, so there are your planetary alignments. Now, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. I am going to be utilizing the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for your general energies and your specific sectional energies for the April 20th, 2015 Taurus cycle reading, or the May 2015 reading, if that is what you would like to ascribe it as. And I will be using the Crystal Ally deck for your spiritual advice. So let's get to it, Pisces. As you guys know, I shuffle live online. I do not edit my videos. And also, I move the camera down so that you can see me shuffle live as well, and set the cards down as well as they come out. So what do we have for general energies for Pisceans for the Taurus cycle beginning April 20th, 2015? Pisceans, general energy. Pisceans, general energy. Pisceans, this one wants to come out. What do we have for work and finances for Pisces? Work and finances, how we got this going on? Work and finances. Work and finances. No, not that one. Work and finances. Work and finances. There's work and finances. What do we have for emotional life and love life for Pisces? Emotional life and love life. Emotional life and love life. Emotional life, love life, and relationships. Now, sometimes relationships are work relationships, but I'll get the story to come out as I shuffle. There it is. Emotional life, love life, relationships. Health. What do we got, Pisces? What do we got for health? Health for Pisces. Health for Pisces. Health for... Oh, that one wants to pop out. Okay. What do we have for spiritual advice for Pisces? Spiritual advice. Spiritual advice. Wow, the whole deck wanted to fall out at that point. Spiritual advice. Pisces. Taurus cycle. Pisces. Spiritual advice. This one wanted to come out. It didn't want to leave my hand. Okay, Pisces, what do we have for the general energies for the Taurus cycle beginning April 20th of 2015? Pisces, you are taking action. You have the Knight of Swords. You are armed with information. You are armed with knowing. You are armed with intuition. You are moving forward. It is time. You are saying, damn the torpedoes. You are ready. You have gone through the internal thought, the internal processes. You have gone through the internal confusion. You have worked it out in your mind, and you are saying enough is enough. It is time for me to move. It is time for me to be myself, and it is time for me to shine my light. Also, Pisces, you could be getting a message. You could be getting a message from someone that is quick. You are potentially surprised at how quick this message is coming to you. It is a message of action in whatever manner that this happens. I mean, Pisces, look at these trees. The wind is blowing. You are up against obstacles, and you are saying, I don't care about the wind. I don't care about the inclement weather. I don't care about tornadoes. I don't care about hurricanes. I am ready. Let's go. Okay, Pisces, what do we have for your work life and your financial life? Oh, Pisces, you have the Fool. This is a major arcana card, Pisces. Many Pisces are looking at embarking on a new career path. Many Pisces are considering ways to invest their money in a way that they have not done in the past. As it relates to the general energies of the month, as you say, damn the torpedoes, there's the Fool. You are jumping and you are saying, I am ready. I am taking this information, this knowledge, this knowing, my intuition, I'm packing it in my little bag, and I am ready to walk the tightrope of life. There's your dog, you know, urging you on. Now, in some cases, the Fool card can represent caution. You know, watch where you're walking. Make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. But I believe that the Fool card in this particular example is a new beginning for all Pisceans out there, whether it is your sun, your rising, or your moon. It's looking good, Pisces. Shine your light. Look at how vibrant this guy is. He's got this flowing robe. I mean, he's just flamboyant. He's just out there for the whole world to see. He's just like, I'm sorry if you don't like my outfit. I'm going to wear it anyway. And then the next thing you know, Pisces, you've started a new trend. I mean, this is just what this is. This is the type of energy that the Fool embodies. So this is, I'm just feeling that this is really good energy for you. So how is your relationship and your love life going to be for the Taurus cycle coming up? Okay, Pisces, you have justice. There may be something going on at work with you that justice will be served for the fairness of all concerned. There is a justice with relationships. If there has been anybody inhibiting you, which I am sensing that is potentially what's going on at work, if there is somebody that has been inhibiting you, you and others surrounding you are saying, all right, stop pushing Pisces in the ground. They've been working their butt off and they deserve to be rewarded for their hard effort or their hard work and their efforts. In some cases, Pisces, if you have not been above board, or if you have not been forthcoming with information, and I know this is hard for Pisces sometimes, because sometimes Pisces can get involved in situations that, you know, are kind of under the radar. You know, you're so supportive at work and everybody comes to you and, you know, confides in you a lot. So in this particular case, you may have been working kind of under the radar, you know, maybe for a different department or maybe for someone else, and you just need to make sure that your boss knows what you've been doing and how you've been doing it, so that, you know, you are treated fairly as things come out. As it relates to Pisces out there for love relationships, Pisces, there is some type of justice, some type of balance that is going to be created in your love relationship. Now, I am sensing for some Pisceans out there, you may be of you that are going through a divorce. Justice will be served. In the Taurus cycle starting April 20th, 2015, you could be getting a response on your divorce decree, and it is finalized. Signatures have been put to paper, pen to paper, and you are ready to move forward on your life path. You are ready to say, I am out of here. I am moving forward on my path. I am going to buy that new home. I am going to move out of this house. I am not going to look back, because I have got the full energy behind me and I am ready to start over. Absolutely, Pisces. This is wonderful. For those of you that are single, okay, if you have been seeing somebody and maybe they've been a little wishy-washy, or, you know, you are kind of wondering where everything is sitting, there is going to be some type of justice here. This person may contact you and say, you know, I can't see you anymore, because their heart's not in it. Or they may say, you know what, I haven't been carrying the load of this relationship in a fair manner, so I'm sorry about that, and I'm going to take you out to dinner to make up for it. For some Pisceans out there that are single, I am sensing that there is someone in your environment, or there is someone that is around you that may be in the field of justice. There may be someone that deals with justice or paperwork that has to deal with legal law, something like that. So you may be dating a judge, you may be dating a lawyer. You know, it really could be anything like that. You know, some of you may be moving, I just heard some of you may be moving to Washington or the East Coast. So, you know, this may be, you know, the Fool too. I mean, just saying, pack my bags, I'm out of here. I mean, this is where I'm going. And, you know, and if this is a situation where somebody comes up to you and says, you know what, my heart is not in this relationship, I can't go on anymore with this relationship, you're saying, okie dokie, not a problem. I'm just going to go out there, use my charm, use my grace, use everything that I have in, you know, in my little bag of tricks here, and I am going to go shine my divine light to somebody who deserves me. So overall, Pisces, this just does not look bad really in any way. The only thing that I would say here as a caution is just make sure that you are being open and honest with people around you. You're being open and honest in your relationships, so that fairness can be observed and justice can be served for both parties involved. So what do we have for the health for Pisceans? Okay, Pisces, you're definitely standing your ground here. You have been through a lot. You have been through the ringer, and we all know this already. But you know what? That little fishy, that little goldfish that you were, you know, and that shark, you know, kind of with the teeth that you turned into, you are ready. You are saying, I've been through hell and back. I've been through people that have used me and abused me. I have got battle scars to show for it, to prove that I've been through hell and back. But you know what? I'm still standing. I'm going to give this one more shot. I have my boundaries up. All the lessons I've learned, I've got my boundaries up, and I am cautious about anyone that I let in my life. I am cautious about how I am going to move forward. Even though the Fool tends to be not all that cautious, you know, remember, your bag of tricks is also the wisdom that you've learned from your lessons, okay? You're cautious, and you've got your intelligence and your intuition and your information, and you are moving forward because you have been through the ringer. You have been there, you have done that, you got the t-shirt. Okay? Now, as it relates to health, a lot of you may have been struggling with your health. Maybe some of you have been struggling with addictions and you are trying to stop. You know, and with Jupiter going direct in your 6th house, I think some of you are going to be very, very successful with this addiction, and you are going to give it one more shot. So some of you may be trying to quit drinking, and you know, you're saying, okay, enough is enough. I have to stop doing this. I have to move forward in my life. And the way to move forward with a pure, you know, heart, a pure soul, and a clean conscience is to get rid of that which no longer serves me, whether that is alcohol, whether that is smoking, whether that is bad influences around you, bad people surrounding you. You are ready to fight for yourself. And when you do this, Pisces, you are going to be able to arm yourself in such a manner that is going to make you absolutely a force to be reckoned with, okay? Because you are like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. I will fly in the face of death because I have already been there. I am hearing some of you actually did have a brush with death. Some of you have gone through a potential life-changing event. Okay, and again, some of you are going through divorce, and this divorce is causing you to put your boundaries up and to be cautious of people that you surround yourself with. But I am hearing that some of you had an eye-opening experience, and you know, maybe you were told you weren't going to make it, and here you are. You're fighting. You're fighting with your breath. You're fighting with your strength. You're fighting with everything that is in you so that you can be a force to be reckoned with. Okay? And if, you know, if this does not apply to you, this could potentially be you just giving it one more shot, maybe even at a gym membership. You know, maybe you had a gym membership and you just didn't go to the gym because you were just absolutely tired with all of the bull crap going on in your life. And you're like, okay, I'm going to strap my tennis shoes on and I'm just going to go for it. You know, even though, you know, I have a bunion on my toe, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to hit that treadmill and I'm going to try one more time, you know, to see if I can bring fitness and bring health back into my consciousness and back into my body. Okay, what's your spiritual advice for the Taurus cycle starting April 20th, 2015? Oh my gosh, Pisces, you've got spontaneity. Really? Spontaneity? Ya think so? Okay, Pisces, regardless of all the crap that you have been through, regardless of how justice is served, okay, regardless of all the battles that you have fought. You are a warrior that is sitting at all and literally putting in the ground in memorial of all that you have been through. You are that soldier that has been through hell. You are strapping your armor back on. You've taken the time to heal yourself, and you are saying, bring it on. Because you know what? When a Pisces has a vision, and when a Pisces has a goal, and when if anybody can manifest, a Pisces can. So as above, so below. Okay, so you guys are embracing spontaneity right now. And again, like I said, I was hearing damn the torpedoes. So you guys are saying, damn the torpedoes, I am going for it. It is time for me to move. It is time for me to take action. I have learned my lessons. I am done feeling sorry for myself. I am done dealing with the negativity of other people. It is time for me to cut those people out of my life so that I can bring balance back into my life. And I am ready. Bring it on. I am ready. It is time for me to shine my light and dance. Dance in my beautiful, beautiful vibrance and my light and my shining, glittery colors that I like to wear and express in everyday life, and nobody is going to stop me. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the time that you take to listen to my videos. I truly do appreciate it. You know, I appreciate all of the beautiful comments that you have been sending me. The Pisces have been so supportive. It is like ridiculous supportive. You guys have been awesome, okay? Again, I do have a full-time job, so I do ask for your patience in getting back to your comments. Also, there's probably going to be an extended delay within the next 2 weeks because I will be working in earnest on my website so that I can serve you better. And I truly hope that you guys appreciate that, and I ask for your understanding, and I thank you so much in advance for your patience and your support with that. Also, in regards to my intro, I would like to ask any of those Pisceans out there that are of a different culture and speak a different language, if you would like to provide me how to say, I bow to the divine light within your soul in your language, I would really appreciate it. And at the end of my videos, not that I'm going to discontinue saying namaste because I just love the essence of that word, but if you would like to provide that for me in your language, then I would love to end some of my videos with that particular phrase, and I will try very hard not to butcher it. If you can give me some help with some of the pronunciation, that would be just wonderful. It is just a way that I would like to express to all of you that not only do I appreciate, but I truly respect all cultures out there and all languages. You know, love is love. You know, it does not matter. When you give someone a hug or when you smile at somebody and your eyes light up, I mean, right there, you know, that is the language that cannot even be misconstrued in any way. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I send you much love, much light, and many blessings. Namaste to you, Pisces.